Ever wondered what would have happened if you put a number pad and a trackpad together? Well, they'd have babies, of course. No, I'm kidding, but ASUS wondered. And then they birthed the ASUS E210MA Notebook PC. But the real question is, will it game? So here is the laptop in question. I love it. And no, it's just a minute. So you've got a gaming port here and here. Now on the other side, we have another gaming port. So we've got 3 gaming ports, an aux jack, and a USB-C, which is going to be very helpful considering this thing only has 64 gigabytes of internal storage. So that's where all our games are going to be going, on this nifty little thing right here, the cheapest SSD you can find on Amazon. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to download Linux. So I'm not particularly chosen on my Linux version, but I have a strong feeling that we're going to be going with Bazzite on this one right here. So I'm going to set up the capture card, and then well, we're going to install Bazzite. There we go. It's beautiful. Now the question is, do the Wi-Fi drivers work out of the box? Aha, they do. I'm going to connect to my Wi-Fi and not show you guys the name of everything. Okay, so install Bazzite. What was that? Install the hard drive. Huh? I'm really confused. What? Huh? No. What do you mean no? It's entity. Nobody asked you, it's entity. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Unable to create PID. And I can't. Oh. Oh no. I think I opened the install window too many times. Bazzite installation attempt to install Bazzite. Hey! There we go. I really hope the internal SSD is a... Well, I say SSD. As far as I'm aware, when I open it in Windows Task Manager, it calls it an SD card. Now, I haven't actually properly looked inside at where this SD card is, but all I can do is install Bazzite and then find out, because I'm here already. One failed Bazzite install later. Yeah, Linux Mint. Just because I know it will run on here, because I've run it on here myself. I daily drove it for what? Maybe 2 days, maybe a week. Then I went back to Windows because I couldn't use Microsoft Office. So let's just hope that good old trusty Mint will let us do some gaming. Now this time, I know the Wi-Fi settings save, so Wi-Fi on. Now we install Mint. Okay, it's opening. It might open twice. It might open 3 times. I don't know. I clicked it twice, which makes me think it's going to open twice. Here it is. Linux Mint. This one installed. As opposed to, well, yeah. Well. It goes nothing. Oh, right. Ah. Steam! I can't believe that actually worked. Well, I can believe it. Steam, sign in. Yes. Sign in request approved. Loading user data. For now. Why don't we install some games? Oh. Before that, I nearly forgot. Our state-of-the-art Amazon SSD. Although, throwing it on top's not going to do much. So, here I have this. Yeah, see it. USB in it. Yeah. You just carefully insert this, like so, and just cover the shroud. Perfect, and then we just plug it into the USB-C port for peak gaming performance. We can wedge it in next to the capture code. Yes, USB stick formatted successfully. I just realized that you guys couldn't see a single bit of that, but we have now the gamer drive, which means now if we come up into the Steam settings, we can add the gamer drive, and then we can start gaming. Go from my desktop shortcut. Type for gamer. Okay, so I'm back, and well, this godforsaken laptop cannot stop throwing problems at me. I mean, for example, the only goddamn game I can get to install on this godforsaken SSD is the original Half-Life. And I don't know why. Let me show you. So, for a more intensive test, we're going to try and grab Portal. Now, if I grab Portal, set it to the SSD, because I don't want to use the local drive, install, it will go. It will go. And I will show you in a time lapse if it takes too long what happens. And I swear to God, if it installs this one time now I'm recording, I'm genuinely might just throw this thing out. But, well, I probably shouldn't. See, here we go. It's going to happen any second now during verifying files. Because it just does for some reason. Why is it stuck at 87%? I mean, I will admit, I attempted to install Half-Life 2 yesterday before I wiped the drive and installed games. There it is. There's the error. This is the error that keeps coming. It never goes away. And I don't know why. See, Steam Linux Runtime 2.0 can work, but Portal, no. unless now it will work. Now the runtime's finally installed. But I doubt it. I'm just gonna cut forward, and if I can get it working, I'll get it working. If not, then, well, we're gonna have one game to benchmark on this thing, and that's gonna be it. So, well, yeah, well, maybe we could benchmark Minecraft, I guess, but who wants? I mean, yeah, we might as well. Oh my god, that took way too long, and it didn't even work. It just didn't work. Straight up, no worky. Although, I may have Half-Life, Minecraft, but looking at this here, it doesn't look very gaming. And I think we need to change that. So just give me a second. And if that doesn't scream gamer, I don't know what does. Although, maybe I should connect the drive back to the USB-C port just to make sure we get gamer speeds. Gaming. The light is flashing on the drive. I don't have an FPS counter. Let's just skip the
access denied.
Huh? Half-Life? Did I open it twice? I think I opened it twice. What if I started from in here? I think I also just noticed that there was no sound. Attempts 2. Half-Life. Half-Life shouldn't have any problems. Wow. It's just, yep. Skip past that. It's also just come to my attention that
denied.
Audio. Huh? Half-Life no worky? Why Half-Life no worky? Yeah. Boot animation plays. Mouse disappears.
Access denied.
Game crash. Wow. I knew this laptop was bad, but I didn't know it was that bad. Minecraft what? Wow. Does this even read our FPS? 40 FPS. What cool. Nice settings on Minecraft. But we're gamers. We need really good performance. So max FPS performance. Full screen because we're gamers. Brightness. Minimal particles. Still pulling about 44 FPS. Maybe we can go even lower. Oh, full screen? No. Full screen. Go short render distance. Disable view bobbing and clouds. Red lighting might be next. 100 FPS. So I'm gonna load a Windows, which I believe, if I remember correctly, is called Reunion 7 onto this USB drive. And we're gonna go from there. This is supposedly 2 terabytes. It's from AliExpress, so I don't know. Or like a terabyte, but still. I'm gonna load what I believe is called Reunion 7 onto this. Install Windows 10, technically. Windows 10 on here. And well, go from there, I guess. Right, so I now have a Windows Reunion 7 ISO image on a USB drive. However, it's not the AliExpress USB because it failed me once again. Instead, it's on the Bazzite USB, which also became the Linux Mint USB, and then was blank. And I couldn't figure out why there was no trace of Linux Mint on it for some reason. Maybe it's because I used Balena Etcher instead of Rufus or something like that. That's probably it. But we can just get rid of that. Hello, I'm in editor mode right now, but just looking over the footage, I'm going to cut out pretty much every bit of the Windows installation process because none of it even captured, and then I had problems with getting the capture card working in the OS. So I'm just going to cut to like where I'm talking about installing games or something. It's probably not going to make any sense, but I'm just going to skip to that. Hold on. This thing doesn't even have a browser. What? Okay, so I set everything. I think I'm on day 4 now. And after multiple attempts, I could not for the life of me get the goddamn SSD to install any games. So instead, they're on here. Because I just gave up with it. Wouldn't even show up in Steam. So we have about, I think, three games on here. And we're just gonna, well, quite frankly, just game. God for a second, the laptop. It's time to game. Will it work this time? Who knows? It works. I'm just gonna leave it all default. I'm just gonna head straight in there.
Good morning and welcome to the Black Mesa Transit System. This automated train is provided for the security and convenience of the Black Mesa Research.
Can we go higher? Let me see.
Area 9.
To be fair, there's not really much more we can do here. We just keep going through.
If you have not yet submitted your identity.
Aha! I just skipped. I'd like to just go to experience the game.
Hello.
I mean, working pretty well.
What are you doing?
What isn't it?
Come on, Gordon.
It's pretty smooth. It's pretty smooth 80 FPS. I mean, yeah. I imagine Half-Life 2 will hopefully run okay. Our 512 megabytes of VRAM aren't doing too well. Say. FPS and loading screen. I mean, it could have been worse. I'm just gonna put everything down. Well, you've got a correction. Why not? Disable VSync. We'll leave multi-core turned on. Okay, we doubled our FPS. 130 FPS? We're hitting 100 FPS right now. Oh, okay, we've dipped.
Rise and shine,
60,
Mr. Freeman.
70.
Rise.
Okay, we're taking 30,
I didn't see you get on.
40,
This is my third transfer this year.
very playable. I would admit, it's not the best. But I'd say anything above 30 is playable. In all honesty, oh, we hit 50 there for a minute. No. Oh.
Why has the Combine seen fit to suppress our
Oh, no, he's coming,
reproductive cycle? Sincerely, thanks for concern. Of course, your question touches on one of the basic biological impulses, with all its associated
Now,
hopes and
outside.
fears for the future. nature of the
I mean,
species.
I know, simplest
I
way the total
also
screen is, but
detect
still,
some
30,
unspoken questions.
30
Do
FPS?
our benefactors really know what's best for
I don't
us?
know.
What
Anyway,
gives them the right to
now
make
it's time for
this
the real
kind of
test.
decision?
Portal. This is not gonna go well. 30 FPS, chamber 1. I mean, it's pretty good. Let's use the, we'll use the recommended one there, yeah. Video, audio is just turn those down. Just be safe to make sure. Oh, that's a bit too quiet. You can't hear that really, can you? Ah, that's a decent volume. Yep. Oh no. Do we freeze on the video options? Oh, there we go. Advanced. Yeah. Low. Simple. Disabled. Bilinear. None. Okay. Apply. And ba-dum, ba-dum. I don't even know if I'm on tune. Because I can't hear it. Only you guys can. Oh. We froze for a second there.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer Aided Enrichment
I can't hear what
Center.
GLaDOS
We
is
hope
saying.
you'll detect- The portal will open in 3.
Ready, frame drop in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Freeze. Oh, you know what? Staring directly into a portal. 30 FPS for with portals isn't too bad. I mean, I know the game is called Portal. It's kinda needed. But, oh my lord, we just hit 100 during gameplay.
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test.
Yeah, I mean,
First, however, note the incandescent
I'd say this was a
particle
success.
field across the exit.
I expected this to be a vast
Aperture
failure.
Science material emancipation
But what if we
grid
tried to
will
run
vaporize
Counter-Strike
any
on?
unauthorized equipment that
Yeah, I'm not even
passes
going to attempt
through
that.
it.
I'll probably kill
For
itself.
instance,
Okay, so. It may not be a gaming machine, but it can game. And no, I'm not even going to attempt to run Counter-Strike on this because I know for a fact it will just explode. But I think our conclusion here is this laptop can game. Gamer.